In a world where a little girl and a monkey fight for truth, justice, and impestable vocabulary, it's WordGirl.
Excuse me, impestable isn't a word. I think you mean impeccable, which means perfect or flawless.
I just read the script.
Try this. WordGirl, a new show on PBS Kids Go where a 10-and-a-half-year-old superhero and her monkey fight crime and teach new words. Yeah, pa!
Woof.
What?
WordGirl, Fridays on PBS Kids Go, starting September 7th.
Listen for the words, like, and subscribe. PBS Kids mention ? I knew you grew up without cable skull emoji. Well, okay, it seems my audience is really getting to know me quite well. So here, do you remember WordGirl? Well, let's find out. You see, Leslie makes it big. What? Dorothy. Yeah, Dorothy. Where did I get Leslie? Don't think me I'm scared? Anyway, Dorothy Gillen is the creator of this beloved PBS Kids series called WordGirl. Dorothy Gillen is also the executive producer of the show and the character WordGirl based on her alter ego. The fill-in for sure. But interesting, because I thought alters were only something that you worshipped at. That's a joke. WordGirl is an educational show about a girl who is a superhero from another planet called Lexicon. And she has a big vocabulary and as well as superhuman abilities, and her famous catchphrase, word up. Word up. Dorothea Gillen always had truth, revision, and the Lexicon way. If you've never heard of this show, then you did not get that reference. Or you knew what I said earlier and were actually paying attention. Hi, how you doing? The show ran for an impressive 9 years and 130 episodes from 2007 to 2015, like they were stuck in a rat trap. The series began as a series of shorts titled The Amazing Colossal Adventures of WordGirl that premiered on PBS Kids Go on November 10th, 2006, usually shown at the end of Maya Miguel. Terrific show, by the way, and yes, I did see your comment, TLM. The download. Whatever. This segment was a spin-off of the new 30-minute episodic episodes that premiered on September 3rd, 2007 to August 7, 2015. And you will see more right after this.
PBS Kids.
Instead of having cloudy with a chance of meatballs, they had sunny days with a chance of showers. Very clever. WordGirl was also one of my favorite shows that aired on PBS Kids, with characters that consisted of WordGirl and WordGirl and her sidekick Captain Huggy Face. And now here's where you might ask, where are all the villains gone? To that I say, the Whammer, Anniversary, how the heck did they get away with that name? Chuck the evil sandwich making guy, who was always my mom's favorite, Chuck with a side of Brent, Captain Tangent returns, the amazing rope guy, Miss Question, who can turn my Mount Rushmore to Mount Rush here, the electric monster, who seems like a ripoff of the 10,000 volt ghost from Scooby-Doo, but whatever, I'll let it slide. Lady Redundant Woman, Toby, who builds battling bots, including WordBot, kinda like your light Yagami anime body pillow, but can actually walk, get wrecked. Mombot knows best, and at the end of every episode, he cries out like he's Doofenshmirtz, yelling, "By Jove, you've wrecked my robots, WordGirl the Lexiconian." Then there's Irene the birthday girl, who I still hate to this very day, and she gives me road rage, anger, the fury that I possess, and the Earth Day Girl brings out in the Earth Day Girl special, it brings out the birthday girl's monstrous gift of ripping trees out of the earth and just because she wants some chocolate. What an actual brat. The Butcher, who is always having some sort of meat life crisis, such as when he got a bacon strip of supreme power. Granny May, who's just yarn for gold. Get it? Cause she knits? Cause she's old? Never mind. And serving up a Mr. Big dinner with a side of Scam. We have Mr. Big, Hal the Haggler, and Dr. Two Brains, who is my favorite, and learns from his mistakes like how to make a better mousetrap. every time he is always off the walls with some mouse brain takeover. Dr. Two Brains is actually voiced by Tom Kenny. Do you recognize his name? Well, you should. He's voiced the likes of SpongeBob and Ice King from Adventure Time, and he seems to do the same voice he does for Ice King for Dr. Two Brains.
Not even what? Not a real villain? Ha 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 ha! Oh, dang it! Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Another famous actress we have from this show is Jane Lynch, who played Miss Power from the legendary Rise of Miss Power episode specials. See, we actually have a couple of WordGirl episodes on disc, like the Rise of Miss Power is one of them, as well as another one that you see on screen right now. I also have a couple more PBS Kids DVDs, as you see on screen. The Miss Power episodes, however, are very special for me. I remember that they had a game on PBS Kids website and that you could play versus Miss Power. I remember my brother had the highest score that I could never beat. Also, when Scoop found out that WordGirl was Becky Boxford, that fact that he actually tore up the article and that article would have changed his life is just insane. What a friend she has. As well as at the ending of the series, bro, that got me. One of the most surprising things I've ever seen from PBS Kids is that Arthur actually got a Funko Pop, whereas WordGirl's Funko Pop Funko. Oh wait, I actually found this really cool designed one. Isn't that cool? And look, it even has Captain Nugget face. Isn't that awesome? I want this to be real. But for real though, I love this cartoon. I watched PBS Kids a lot more than I watched Cubo when I was just little. You know, Cubo is more nostalgic for me because as a kid, we mostly just watched PBS Kids and would switch over to Cubo whenever Arthur came on the TV. And that's how I know so much about Cubo, because whenever we had that on, it would always be switched over. I just find it very interesting. See, because whenever I would watch like live TV at my grandma's house, which never happened very often, it was things like Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. And I didn't even really watch those shows. It was just like what was playing. Until I was old enough to practically own them on disc, I didn't really watch those. That's why I love PBS Kids and Cubo. Anyway, going off topic, but WordGirl and Dinosaur Train and Word World I'm actually lucky enough to find at like Dollar General stores, and that's how I have those on disc. So if you have any in your area looking for PBS Kids disc, go to your local freaking Dollar General store, please. Anyway, who is your favorite WordGirl villain? Comment it. Also comment whatever show you want me to cover in the comments. It can be Cubo, PBS Kids, anything on cable network as well. It does not have to be PBS Kids or Cubo, like I said. It can be a show that you liked, perhaps aired on the Disney Channel, but I would prefer PBS Kids or Cubo because I love those iterations. But, by the way, did you notice the little counter in the bottom of the screen there? It went up every single time I said a title of WordGirl's Season 5 episode titles. And it would go up. Just rewatch it and tell me if you catch any before I said this. And, have a snob, will travel. That's the only one I couldn't work into the script, so there you go. Also, I came across a WordGirl creepypasta, and that's weird. I kind of want to make a video on it, so let me know if you want that too, I guess. But anyway, that's all for this episode of Do You Remember? So, like, comment, share, do all that stuff, and thanks for sticking around for some nostalgia, and thanks for watching me, DTP. Bye.